Well, in today's healthy shopping, are you buying the right kind of vitamins and vitamin C and others? Well, today we're decoding the labels on some supplements that might be in your kitchen cabinet. So how do we read these labels, Joe, and find out what's good and what's bad?
Shirley, I just have so much empathy, even sympathy for people walking into a health food store.
Oh, I know.
I mean, the place is overwhelmed. You might wind up talking to some sales clerk who happens to like a certain product because the salesperson's cute. I mean, who knows, you know? Well,
Joe, let me just back up. You go into a drugstore. Mm-hmm. Even in my pharmacy, there is a whole aisle. Even in my pharmacy, not the health food store. The health food store has how many aisles? Thousands of products. But even in my pharmacy, in my drugstore, there's a whole aisle of vitamin products. It's very confusing.
Well, Shirley, there is a difference. And one rule of thumb you can use before we even get into some specifics here, one rule of thumb is that, the stuff that's really inexpensive, $4, $5, and $6, our family is in the business of manufacturing nutritional supplements. Mm-hmm. I know what it goes into to actually make these products. Right. And I know that you could take a batch of nutrition and make it heavier by adding certain types of oils and gums, okay? So you make the batch go way further, and then you can bring the price down that way. But to do it right, our family knows what it costs. The buck stops here with misinformation about, so that's one good rule of thumb.
That if it's too cheap, it's not a good vitamin.
It's not. There's a couple examples, and there always are, of things that probably really don't matter a whole bunch. For instance, vitamin C, ascorbic acid. If it's in a capsule and if it's in powder form, if it's straight ascorbic acid, it's straight ascorbic acid.
So it can be in even a pill.
Well, if it's in a tablet, I'm always wary of tablets because what you have to slug that tablet, what you have to do to keep that tablet together is very hard to digest. We have two piles here, Shirley. We have Vedi Bed.
Vedi Bed?
Okay. I'm going to break the rules here. I'm going to pick this up and read off the label because if I don't, people aren't going to understand why this isn't any good. This is a children's vitamin, popular selling children's vitamin. Mom, Dad think, look at us. Aren't we good parents? We're going to give this kid some nutrition. Sure. Here's what they're giving them. Let's start here. Beeswax, FD&C red number 40, potassium iodine, FD&C yellow number 6.
Oh my gosh, those are
FD&C blue number 1, and I can go through the whole label to show you there's a handful of other preservatives in here. That vitamin will last long after will still be in that, it'll come out that child the same way it went in, okay? Here's a product here. It's a typical multivitamin, and look at the numbers compared to Kylia. See, 100%, 100%, they're just meeting the RDI, which we know is all too low. You look on a label like Kylia's product, and you're going to see 800%, 500%. We're giving you what your body needs, not just what it has to have. We're not out to meet a price point, just to tickle your ears. We're out to actually make a difference in your body.
Yeah. So low price is one thing to look out for. Low RDA.
Low RDA
is another one.
And on the label itself, after the word nutrients, the only thing you should see is something like magnesium stearate, which is what the capsule's made out of. Don't want to see anything else. Here's another example. This is a big selling brand of joint formula. Okay. It contains glucosamine and it contains chondroitin. Okay. Two good joint formulas. Yes. In a complete joint formula, here's more of what you need. A man needs especially vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, glucosamine, BioCell chicken collagen. We actually use
is this a Kylia product?
Yes, it's a Kylia Joint Life. Okay. We use actually chicken cartilage in there. We use turmeric extract. We use green tea. There's about 9 different ingredients
here. Now, why
here.
Put that in your Joint Life?
Because synergistically, Shirley, it's been proven that these together make the difference in actually lubricating the joints.
Okay, I gotcha.
In our prostate formula here, which is called ProFlow, okay? On many products, you will see something like Pygeum, or you might see saw palmetto. Well, we have all those things in there, but we also have glycine, we also have Pygeum, we also have lycopene. Okay. And we talked about lycopene. Now, in many lycopene supplements.
This is the red colored vegetables.
Tremendous for the prostate. In many lycopene supplements, it's the only thing in a supplement, and you'll still only see 3 or 4 or 5 milligrams. Wow. This is a multi-nutrient formula. Lycopene is just one of 7 things in it, and there's 10 milligrams of lycopene. Why? That's the amount of lycopene that's needed to make a therapeutic difference for a men's prostate. And so we tell everybody, if you're over 40 years old, they say, what else do I need besides a Total Living Drink? Everything in the world is in there. For a man, you need a prostate formula for over 40, and for a woman, you need to be taking extra vitamin D for what we've been talking about in the show.
Good.
So, remember, log on to www.tln.com and click on Balanced Health. for more information. You can also call 888-242-9393 for a copy of today's show. Well, coming up, supplements aren't the only thing you should be adding to your diet. Our resident doctor, Dr. Walt Larimar, will tell you what not to skip in order to stay healthy. Stay tuned. We got some more good stuff coming.